we go. Let's see if they can test this. I don't think they should. They're not showing the Venge just yet. Sep comes over. He's going to try and steal this bounty rune, but I believe he caught a glimpse there of FY and elected to go back. Ame up over towards top. It's a tri-lane here for both sides, as it will keep FY nearby. It'll give an open lane here to Chalice, who's got the demonic conversion at level 1. He's up against the Naga Siren, so it shouldn't be an awful lane for him. And there's the Metamorphosis being used early on, and a wave of terror thrown from FY. The Impale right away, as well as the Dual Breath. A lot of early damage to deal with, and then 897, well, up against maybe on this Ember, already pushed back by his tower. Tough to deal with. Level 2 for these heroes here for LGD can serve an aggressive purpose, as you'll have Shadow Wave as well as the Poison Touch, and then most likely a Magic Missile here from the Venge. But again, another Impale coming through from Sep, just trying to harass Ame a little bit, knowing that he's got the Ion Shells from Flyby. So, just right now, a little bit in terms of just farming. Chalice has gotten himself to level 2, and yeah, Ember's gonna get that first blood. Meanwhile, up top, they'll look for X Nova. They'll get themselves one. FY is sitting pretty low here. The Ion Shell burning them down, and in 3 seconds, they have the Impale. How far forward are you willing to go? Wave of Terror once again, but again, without that level 2, without that Magic Missile, I just don't think they're gonna be able to get a kill in this lane just yet. Ember, a kill early on 897, struggling in that mid lane. And all these heroes getting close to level 2 for the side of Royal. But now Poison Touch comes down on the DDC. They've hit level 2 on LGD. Shadow Wave hits. Dual Breath through, but they get themselves one. X Nova will try to survive, but gets hit by the stun. Magic Missile comes out, and they still don't have the kill on X Nova just yet. Wave of Terror now on to Sep, who pops the Spike Carapace. And X Nova, throughout it all, is able to survive. Not that easy to just survive like that. Getting the position inside the trees, making sure he doesn't continue to get hit by Sep, but now FY in a similar position. The Poison Touch comes through and misses the Impale. That should be enough for FY to survive, but the Dual Breath comes in and now he'll die. So it kind of turns around, and unfortunately pays the price for it, eating that Dual Breath. Without Metamorphosis, Ame not really able to supply too much in this top lane. Ooh, maybe onto the high ground. Waveform over with the Adaptive Strike. Nicely done by 897 to get the kill on a maybe. And Dazzle also getting low, but under this tower, looking to, well, X Nova refresh that health and mana. Keeping Ame by himself for now. He's sitting level 3, as is the Darkseer. If you look back over mid, 897 eating a lot of damage to the Flame Guard, but the tower shots do a lot to maybe. He's got to be careful on his positioning. Back over towards top. The stun hits onto the Terror Blade. Ame is trying to put some pressure onto this Royal Academy team. Over bottom, Chalice level 5, and he's got the Soul Ring. Last time around it was all aura items, and the Naga Siren is technically behind in terms of experience, so net worth capabilities or experience capabilities to get him to level 6 earlier and have that black hole available earlier. Nova hit with the dual breath. 3 heroes here to secure the bounty runes. Magic missile hits on the Jakiro. They land the impale on a 1. There won't be a kill there. And Chalice continue to use these Eidolons to farm. All over mid, maybe is a level behind this Morphling. This is looking a lot better this time around for Royal Academy, as they've got a 1,000 net worth lead, 2 more kills, a lot of damage to Maybe, who needs to be careful morphing into him. To the high ground, but no TPs were coming over, and he could have been in a little bit of trouble with the Sleight of Fist coming through over top, doing a lot of damage there. This Flyby burning them away with the Ion Shell. Maybe he's just trying to find something on this Morphling, who's now morphing into strength a little bit. Gets himself max on the 860 in terms of health. And there's a double damage over bottom. The race for it is on. And it will be Maybes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Ion Shell on the Nyx, who will burn this stack. They want to try and get this kill. They need to make sure that they can possibly pop the Spike Carapace early if they want to go in on it. And actually, because they see that he's taking it, they bring Ame over to farm it. And this ward that's placed inside the camp, catch them vision when, in fact, this Terrorblade tries to jungle. Night Siren running. Whoa, and that was a black hole used. Thunderclap coming in short. A black hole was used, and Naga not looking like she's gonna die. It's all the way back to the shrine, heals up, and easy does it. Double damage doing a lot of damage there. The Nyx assassin over mid with a Sleight of Fist. Morphling is about a half level ahead of this Ember. Now without the double damage, Ember can't exactly play this a little bit too postured. But they look over for the Enigma with the Nyx assassin coming in. Malphus is placed on the right Naga, but Nyx assassin behind him ready with the impale. And he's got the liquid fire with the dual breath. Chalice trying to get away and has Ember's help if they choose to use it and get this kill, but the remnant forward, Seth trying to run away. Impale comes in, and again, just low on health, but Sleight of Fist will be able to finish off the kill. It looked like another hero was going to get away from this bottom lane with low health.
The Rune of Illusion.
But LGD get that kill. Take a look over the net worth. It is Morphling leading. Follow that up by the Enigma, who's having a much better game this time around, and Ember just a slight way behind that. Ember coming over bottom once more and kind of searching for DDC. They send the Eidolons in, and well, they spot DDC, but they don't exist long enough to hit them. And with the Flame Guard DDC locked in, nowhere he could really go. Sleight of Fist once again. And since maybe it started moving, he has gotten a couple of opportunistic kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Waveform forward, turning into the Venge magic missile. Now he eats his own. Meanwhile, top, it's the shallow grave that keeps Dazzle alive for a moment, but under the tower won't matter. They'll get the kill. Back over mid. Ame comes in. Look at the DDC. FY dies here to the Morphling, and they're still trying to chase to at least get one. Sleight of Fist, still not enough to kill off the Jakiro, and Morphling's already made his way back.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, at least for right now, Royal Academy are ahead, but a little bit of time in LGD might be all right. We'll see. The Dazzle level 5.
Radiant's
Venge
middle tower is under attack.
FY looking to hit level 5 as well. It's definitely tough. They're not getting as much space for Ame as they have in the past.
Never refuse gold.
He's still sitting third in the net worth, and Enigma right in front of him, with Ember right behind. And well, really, either of these heroes are relatively close to one another. Chow's given some open space. He got the tier 1 tower bottom, and it will be another aura build on the Enigma, going into the Guardian Greaves after the Helm of the Dominator.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sleight of Fist again. Hard to deal with this Naga Siren. Oh my god, hard to deal with these voice cracks coming in. But almost has the mech. Really trying to continue to pressure these towers and cut off what access Naga Siren has to this map. Chalice does have Black Hole available, and it is showing just the Naga at the moment. I believe Jakiro might be spotted with these creeps a little bit, and he has finally come close enough to be spotted. And the rest of the team is coming over towards bottom.
Dire's structures are
Does have one in the ice path, but let's see how they set this up. They've got the Wave of Terror. The ice path comes in. DDC stops him, but now you don't have Black Hole, which will immediately be used here on the Naga Siren to get the kill. The Magic Missile will follow it up, and now they've got the Remnant forward. They look for DDC. They'll get the tier 2 tower, and they will kill off this Jakiro. Sep can only just watch under the Shroud of Invisibility, but now he's been spotted with the Sentry Ward. Swapping him back is FY, and Sep just escaping by the skin of his teeth. Warpling moving forward as Ember. Wall laid down. Do they chase off this? That's the question. They do have Shallow Grave. They have the heals. King for at least one on the exit. Could be FY and will be. Can they? Ooh, a little too far. Can they catch up to Ame? He doesn't have Sunder, and he doesn't have a point saved up, but he does have X Nova. So life is okay. The fact is, they took that tier 2 tower bottom. They have an ability to pressure early on. The push has been really nice here from Chalice. When you've got that, you've got Metamorphosis. It just gets that much better. You're letting Ember continue to farm. He's going into a Maelstrom. And let's see, getting close to the mech. Far away from the full Guardian Greaves recipe. Black Hole not up for another 90 anyway. That actually gets finished first here on the Darkseer. He's also going for Guardian Greaves. No surprise. Nyx Assassin, meanwhile, with Vendetta, gets some intel here that X Nova nearby. I think he, yeah, well, they know that maybe is here as he's continuing to farm over towards top. There's a Sentry Ward here, and will be taken out. DDC gets it. And they don't pressure, though, from LGD. We'll look over towards top once again, and there's those drums. DDC by himself. Ice Path hits 2. They're still trying to chase. They've got the surge, but LGD just can't keep up. So Chalice He's sitting over mid as he continues to farm up. He's level 12, has 2 in the black hole. That's up in 6 seconds. Sep on the high ground. Sentry ward placed down. DDC, Sep, they've got the dust. They'll break with the Vendetta. They'll bring over the Morphling. They'll get the kill. But now is this the turnaround that they want? Centaur gets hit by the Spike Carapace, then the Impale on the Macropyre. And I believe just the tail end of the Metamorphosis on that one. Always looking to get them while they're trying to escape. And the turnaround from the Enigma may not have been the best idea. Midnight Pulse laid down, but he's okay with the mech. For a second, gets the Shallow Grave from X-Nova. The black hole comes in on 2, but the song follows it up. Ooh, Chalice, very dead. That's to the Ice Path. Sleight of Fist, maybe trying to get out. Walks through the wall. Adaptive Strike comes in. Waveform forward and can't be kept alive by X-Nova. They also get FY, and things are falling apart for LGD in game 2. So 11-6 in favor of Royal Academy, and Terrorblade survives it. He's going into the BKB, but maybe dying, and he really wants this Orchid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Royal Academy, we'll see if they try to heavily take advantage of the fact that they have a little bit of an early lead. 4,000 net worth lead that they can run away with, and they get the kill on X-Nova. So again, just working with this Nyx Assassin to continue to get pickoffs. That's what caused them to get that fight over towards bottom. And when you get the kill onto the Ember, as well as Chalice, it puts them in a pretty precarious position. They did pressure bottom, but other than that, they haven't gotten any towers, so just not that easy for them.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Aegis there for the Morphling. And this puts a lot of positivity here for Royal Academy, as they're going to pressure these towers. They've got the Jakiro, they've got the push potential here with the Nagasaran as well as the Morphling. They're ready to forward and pressure, and they'll get the tier 2.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Good job being done here by LGD to possibly get a tier 3. Eidolon's doing a lot of work. They need to stop him, but Chalice and maybe are here and they get the tower. I don't believe that'll cost him his life, but Chalice now with the urn on him needs to try and get out, and now hit by this Impale probably isn't escaping. He did get the tier 3 tower, lays down the Midnight Pulse, but again the Ice Path locking him in. 3 heroes here, and Flyby dominating. They pressure that one tower, or that one lane, to get it all the way to Rax. But as that all can be said, it is very well done by LGD. They're down 6,000 net worth. Got the Orchid on Ember. We'll see if that's even enough. It's going to be a tough one. They would like right black hole, but they've got the Orchid, and now oof, they'll clean him up. But Flyby coming through, he's got the vacuum, and he had the Aegis, so that second life, he's able to use that and get the kill on a Flyby. Wing's already got this E-Blade. And the Orchid proving to be a good enough item to get the kill here onto the Morphling. but can they get more? Doesn't have the Aegis this time around, and oh, LGD, they're still farming on Ame. He's going into the BKB.
Death and good are linked.
X-Nova, oh, spotting Sap, avoids the Impale. Running away in a little bit of lag and uses the Shallow Grave. A little bit preemptively, but they've got the Ensnare coming through onto this Nyx Assassin, and Sep chases a little bit too far and bites off a little bit more than he can chew. (14-7), and still, even with that, as bottom, they've got the black hole that lands on the 2. They get the kill on X-Nova, but the adaptive strike comes through to stop Chalice's black hole. And now with the damage, oh, the vacuum back in the ice path, as well as the wall. Thought he escaped with the swap, but Chalice and FY go down, as well as X-Nova. 3 kills there. Royal Academy up 11,000 net worth. Again, unfortunately, this is without Ame, or I believe without maybe on top of that. So your 2 most farmed cores are not in this fight. Now they find the Vendetta with the Impale adaptive strike. Ember fighting the dust. Again, it's just not looking good for LGD, down so much. They would need to hold consecutive times to feel like they're coming back in this game. Morphling Manta.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just use that black hole over bottom so he doesn't have it this go around. They're looking to pressure this mid-tier 3. And they force out the glyph. They've got Ember and 5 if they can hold. We'll see if they're willing to stay here on Royal Academy. The wait for him in with the E-Blade. Oh boy, shotgun down. And now they look with the ice path. That'll come through on the FY. Metamorphosis is used, but the second they feel somebody get low, they just saw him and they leave.
Tower has been denied. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
This shrine will be easily taken. And Royal Academy making this look easy. They have the BKB, but they're not going to have meta for 2 minutes. Once this is down, this is a big opportunity for Royal Academy to just lay on the gas and move forward. Oh man, they find maybe again. Impale comes in. I believe they stopped him with a spike carapace, and now FY dies. They'll look for more. They'll go after this Rax. The Midnight Pulse is laid down. They'll buy back on the Ember. This is all desperation from LGD. The adaptive strike hits. Venge also buys back. But again, with that, Royal Academy, they know when to back off. They're not overcommitting just yet. They know they've got this huge lead. They know they have LGD on the ropes. So one more fight could just do it. But not getting over ambitious.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Go after the top shrine. But again, keeping the posture up. Keeping the posture forward on this LGD team.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Butterfly picked up the Naga Siren. Butterfly Manta. Just so farmed. LGD really unable to string things together. And Royal Academy doing a good job wire to wire on this. They should be able to close it up. It comes down to one more fight as Chalice takes a lot of damage. He's healed up with the Shadow Wave. Royal, they poke and they prod, but then they back off and they farm up a little bit more. They know what their limit is right now. They know not to go in too far. They know not to overcommit and possibly let this game turn around. Continue to farm the most aggressive spots they can inside the jungle on both sides of the map, making it so LGD, all they can get is the scraps that make it all the way down the lane. LGD just looking for options. They need the perfect black hole. They'll go into the BKB a little bit earlier here on the Enigma. He can try and hold the black hole and give what he can. But the Ember who ball back, he's going into a BKB. You have the BKB done terribly. So 3 BKBs here for LGD, but I don't know if they're even going to come in time. Assassin nearby, and Chalice and maybe up the high ground over by this shrine. They're farming where they can, farming where they feel comfortable. This is a tough spot for them, but Roche up in 22 seconds. I don't think Royal Academy really quite care. As they'll just wait for the pit. Worst case scenario, they wait for the pit, they get the Aegis and G's. Roche back up. Almost a 30,000 net worth here for the side of Royal Academy. Would say unthrowable, but I've watched Dota too long to know that that just isn't true. And there they go, into Roche. And LGD was attempting to maybe come in and steal it, but couldn't get in there. Sleight of fist, searing chains onto the hero. Chalice trying to find the perfect positioning inside the trees, but now he's been spotted. The BKB will be used, and that's because he sold the Guardian Greaves. This is all to try and get the Morphling, but it's not going to be enough, and now the damage is coming out, and they'll get the kill. The song had come through. The BKB was popped by Ame. They'll lose 2, and now the chase is on for more. F1 goes down, the waveform forward. There's the adaptive strike. GG's been called by LGD. We're going to a game free. Royal Academy take the game off LGD now.